Hello, I'm singer-songwriter and music producer Rajesh Ravi. Today's song is By the Way by the Red Hot Chili Peppers. And now there are two reasons why I picked this song. The first reason being that the Red Hot Chili Peppers are one of the very few bands where, each member is equally integral to the sound of the band. Like, each member is responsible for making you feel the way you feel when listening to their songs. And now while there are over 100 Red Hot Chili Peppers songs that I could use as an example, which I will at some point in the future. But the reason I decided to start with By the Way is because I have a very special memory of this song. So I remember back in 2001, I must have been 12 years old. There's this Samsung mobile and pager ad that used to come, which was essentially 30 seconds of a music video. And there would be a voiceover that would play towards the end saying, the greatest band in the world, the Red Hot Chili Peppers, use Samsung mobiles and pagers. And I was like, I had no idea who they were. So I was like, yeah, okay, maybe they're the greatest band in the world. Then a couple of years later, a friend of mine introduced me to the Red Hot Chili Peppers. He's like, have you heard of this band? And I was like, yeah, I've heard of them. And he's like, yeah, cool, okay, check the song out. And the very first song he played for me was By the Way. So when I heard the song, I was like, oh, wait, this is that Samsung ad from that many years ago. Because, for me, it was, my first memory of it was of it being a Samsung ad. And so By the Way was the song that introduced me to the Red Hot Chili Peppers. And which is why the song is very special to me, because the Red Hot Chili Peppers would then go on to become one of my biggest musical inspirations and till date one of my favorite bands of all time. So now let's listen to By the Way.
Standing in line to see the show tonight, and there's a light on, heavy glow.
So according to me, Anthony Kiedis is one of the best melody writers in rock music. Like, his melodies are really simple, but you hear them once and you will remember them for life. Like, he's just an amazing melody writer. And he's got a very unique voice also. Now remember how I said each member of the band is important and how each one is like an equally significant contributor to the music. I'm now going to break down this part of the song and show you what each member is playing. And to help me show this to you, I've gotten 3 members from the band My Kind of Blue: Hardik Mehta, the drummer, Nikhil, Nair, the bassist, and Pranav, Kamat, the guitarist, who will all show you what each member of the Red Hot Chili Peppers has played in this part. So here's Hardik demonstrating what Chad Smith has played. Now for a rock song, this is a very unusual groove. Typically drummers don't use so many of those toms and everything. But he still kept like this hi-hat and that he still kept that sound going. And typically on the 2 and 4 count, where you hear the snare, that 1, 2, 3, 4, he still kept the snare hit there. So it still gives you that familiarity of listening to a pop song while being one of the most unique grooves I've ever heard. Here's Nikhil demonstrating what Flea has played in this part. Now, Flea has written some of the greatest bass lines of all time, and this is one of them. In fact, for me, this is the first great bass line of the Chili Peppers I ever heard. So not only is this bass line so melodic, but this is essentially the only element of melody playing during the verses. So it's very rare to see that the onus of carrying a song or carrying a part of a song melodically has been put on the bassist. And of course, because this is Flea, you can put that onus on him because he can do literally anything on the bass. And here's Pranav demonstrating what John Frusciante has played in this part. Yeah, now I know that this part is so easy that even if you had no idea what a guitar is, you can just hold it and play this part. It's that simple. But this is where the genius of Frusciante comes in. Since the drum parts are so busy and the bass line is playing such a prominent melody, if he played, typical guitar parts, it would overcrowd the sound. So instead, what he's done is he's just muted the guitar with one hand and is just kind of strumming here, using an electric guitar like a shaker. So he's essentially used it as a percussive instrument, which is, taking the song's energy like a notch up. Which is the kind of simple, basic genius that I came to expect from Frusciante, after this song, which he has shown in every other song of the Red Hot Chili Peppers. I'd really like to thank Hardik, Nikhil, and Pranav for helping me with this. They're all amazing musicians, and you should go check out My Kind of Blue. Please follow them. I think the link should appear somewhere here, I guess. I don't know.
She's such a little DJ, get that quick, my street, but on the freeway, turn that trick to make a little leeway, beat that nick, but not the way that we play.
I think the best way to describe Anthony's rapping is eccentric, artistic gibberish that is unique only to him. I love how the Red Hot Chili Peppers can shift from this gibberish rapping to, you know, mainstream commercial hard rock so smoothly. And, you know, this is just one of those songs that showcases how versatile they are as a band. By the way, if you're liking the video so far, you can just go and hit that like button. It'll make me very happy. By the way, I had no idea what he's saying in this part. I tried looking it up and I couldn't find it. If you know what he's saying, please mention in the comments. Another thing I want to point out about this chorus is how rich John Frusciante has made it with his backing vocals. So I'm just going to solo his backing vocals now and show you what he's doing. See how rich he's made the chorus. By the way, you can go check my channel out because I have tons of other music related content where I discuss and analyze music. And if you like what you see, you can hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. And you can tell friends who would be interested in this content about me. Once again, I hope you liked the video. And once again, I want to thank Hardik, Pranav and Nikhil for doing this. And once again, I urge you to go follow My Kind of Blue. And I will see you in the next video. Till then, ciao.